Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back. As always, I am Folke, Zaubearer, the Bear Wizard, the Wizard Bear. I play video games on the internet, and that includes games that were popular last year, but I didn't buy them because, you know, wait a year, get it on a sale price, still play it at the appropriate time of year. Everybody wins. So. This is Crow Country, a PS1 styled horror game, I believe, meant to emulate the style of the original Resident Evil. Yes, caw. Now, I've already gone and turned the sound down a bit. I think I might need to turn it down some more, because even just this title screen ambience is coming in pretty high on my audio mixer. And yet I feel like one is too quiet. Because that is a huge difference. That's a difference of one in the menu. No, I'm taking this. I am taking this dispute over to. Where is it? I'm taking this dispute over to the Windows audio mixer. How about if I just make it that? That should be good. Anyway, I managed to keep myself spoiler free on this game because I knew I was going to play it someday. So I got no real idea what we're in for. So let's get on with it. Ooh, all right. Exploration mode. You will not be attacked. Experience the game freely. Survival horror. Danger may be lurking around every corner. Or murder of crows. Hard mode. Resources are more limited. Enemies are more aggressive. Hard modes are enticing, I will say that. However, I'm not very genre savvy when it comes to survival horror. I'll have you know the only Resident Evil game I've played is 4, and that that game buries you in resources. So I think I'll just do the normal difficulty. Ka! We're going back in time. Oh no. I'm only 1 year old. If anyone asks, my name is Mara. Mara Forrest. Special Agent Forrest. It sure looks like it. That's me. Don't forget. Don't mess it up. She really did stop just short of the "that's my name, don't wear it out." Alright, lady. So, unlike ye olde Resident Evil, I can move the camera. Oh man, I gotta tell you, they nailed the aesthetic. Chained up. That padlock looks a little rusty. It would probably break with enough force. Better go open up the trunk of my car. There's something important stored here. My box of handgun ammo. Handgun ammo. I have enough. I can't close the trunk. Single shot ought to do it. Oh shit. Nice. Open up. The ticket booth. I have no intention of buying a ticket. Oh, you're just gonna barge in without paying, are you? What's that? The diagram of a video game controller. I love how we have the D-pad and the control stick for tank controls and modern controls. Okay, run. That's for inventory. I have a flashlight. I also have a granada at some point. Alright. I can check this from the pause menu, too. There's nobody there. Trash can. Full of trash. Obtained a med kit. Yeah. Remember, folks, it's perfectly fine to use medical supplies that you find in the garbage. More med kit. What is this? Hello, bathroom. Wait, is that ammo? Pocket light. I'll take that. Ha ha ha. Ah, yes, of course. Handgun ammo in the sink. The urinal. Seems so convenient. Is this the men's bathroom? Thing's blocking it. Magazine. Beyond Magazine, August 1989. Strange sighting at abandoned theme park? Aspiring paranormal photographer Arthur Mull sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park Crow Country. Could this thing possibly be real, or is it just another hoax? Here at Beyond Magazine, we're not convinced. Try a little harder next time, Arthur. That's certainly some brown. Huh. Something in there, but I can't get at it. Blocked by a pile of old bones. I don't think my ID card will, do anything to a rib cage lodged in a toilet. I don't need to go right now, thankfully. Things in there. So that's the funny thing with the signage. It seems like that's meant to be a an all sexes bathroom, which is bizarre. Blocked. There's a bronze keyhole. Macaw! Blocked from the other side. The Big Crow. Hello, Mr. Crow. I'm looking for your boss. Do you know where he is? It's a staff memo. Fine, I admit it. I dropped the bronze key into the fairy pond. It was an accident. It wouldn't be such a problem if we'd made a spare. I see. Page from a magazine. Megabyte Magazine, Tips and Tricks. You can quickly defeat enemies by exploding the red barrels. Similarly useful are the blue electrical generators found on some walls. Vending machine. I don't have any change on me. Kick it. Hit for it. A bottle of antidote came out. Alright. I can leave that, though. Large med kit. Let's go. Locked. There's a silver keyhole. There's something wrong with the ventilator in the fairy pond area. We think something might have crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator, and if you do, hold your breath. Seriously. Hi, Bear Trap. I didn't see you there. How'd that, condition okay? Telephone. There's nobody I can call. The fortune-telling machine. You have 10 credits remaining. Would you like to hear your fortune, Baka? Yes? Talk to the tree fairy to enter the fairy pond. Ah, okay. This is a hint system. I thought that might be what it is. But I just had to make sure. There's something in that bottle? Medkit. 1 bullet for 1 medkit seems like a good trade. A box of shotgun shells. Alright, when do I get my shotgun? Megabyte Magazine, Tips and Tricks, number 4. Humanoid enemies will take more damage if you get a headshot. A headshot also has a chance of decapitating some enemies. Fairy Tale Town. Ooh, an antidote. Nice. Hello, mushroom. 2106. I think it's written in blood. Is it a code for something? Alright, hold on. Wait, I have a pad of paper here. Same paper I was making my, my map for, whatchamacallit, clock tower. Nah, I got pencils too. I'm prepared. Oh, now here's the question. What's the orientation on this? 2106. But it could be 9012. Because, yeah, if you look at it that way. Another bear trap on the ground. Can I do something about those without just setting them off? Take an antidote. Okay, I can shoot them. The set of stairs. What do we have here? The staff memo. If a swan breaks down, just take the egg out of its wheel system. Doing so disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. Paper? The Atlanta Globe, May 1986. Crow Country Theme Park, opening soon. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws and grab your sunglasses. A brand new theme park is opening just a few miles southeast of Atlanta. Explore Fairy Tale Town, Haunted Hilltop, and Ocean Kingdom at Crow Country, which promises a day full of fun and adventure for the whole family. The park is owned by one Mr. Edward Crow, a lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. Yes, that's right. It appears he named the park after himself. Not much is known about Mr. Crow, other than vague, unsubstantiated reports that he is, quote, exceptionally wealthy. Nonetheless, we look forward to seeing what Crow Country has to offer when it opens its gates this summer. So the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything as long as it's about the right size and shape. Weird, I'd assumed that the eggs were magnetic or something, but apparently not. Wheel doesn't turn. There's a strange mechanical swan head. Yes. Pretty sure it's broken. Can reach the edge of the water. So I need to find something round and egg-shaped to put in this. Hey, shotgun shells. Aka! A little house. Is this a real door? I think it's locked, but there's no keyhole. What about that little post box? There's a bronze keyhole. Alright, so that bronze key is used for a couple things. Megabyte Magazine Tips and Tricks. Number 6. If you get poisoned, use an antidote as soon as you can. Large medkits also contain antidotes, but you might wish to use them sparingly. The giant mushroom. He doesn't look very happy. Is this a door? Can't see a way to open it. A Polaroid camera. I think it's broken. Look at the photo. Well, it's certainly brown. Hello? There's something in the tree. The wooden carving of a woman. She's facing the other way. Will she continue facing the other way if I use this keypad with the code that I found? Okay, first off... Wait, there's no 0 on this. Ooh. There's no 0 on this keypad. That means this isn't for that. Oh, a laser sight for a handgun. Who left this lying around? Interesting. Oh, hello. Sir, what happened here? What? Who? My name is Mara Forrest. I'm here to help. They attacked me. All I wanted was proof. What's your name? Arthur Mull. I just needed a clearer photo. A photo of what? Who attacked you, Arthur? Those things. I don't know. Those people. They saw me and... Alright, stay calm. You're bleeding quite badly. I should help him. What did you say your name was? Mara. Come on. I think we should take a look at your leg. Yeah, I'll give him a healing item. He can have a regular med kit. Thanks. Still feel kind of bad. Come on, let's move you somewhere safe. You don't look too heavy. The game gonna punish me for not giving him the big med kit with the antidote in it. Moved Arthur to my car. He'll be safe there for now. Just trash. Apple core. There's a note on the floor. Ah, here we go. Free Lady 3184. I guess Arthur wrote this. Hello, lady. I think I remember. You have to talk to her? There was some kind of phrase you had to say. Don't remember what it was, though. Ooh. Alright, yeah, we're not guessing that. The quickest way to Tolman's office is through the fairy pond area, right? Problem is, I forgot how to get the stupid tree fairy to move out of the way. I guess I need a code for the keypad, and then what? I'm sure it was written down somewhere. Maybe in Crow's Lounge? Blocked from the other side. An old cigarette machine. I'm not allowed to smoke. Megabyte Magazine Tips and Tricks number 3. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage if you're closer to the enemy. So attempting to shoot enemies from far away will use up your ammo supplies more quickly. Tips and Tricks number 4. Humanoid enemies. We saw this one already. Oh. I hear a Goron. Oh. You're a funny looking Goron. Fire Marshal was here this morning. He said the following rooms are due for inspection. He also said we need to replace the Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. I'm gonna write this down real quick. Rose Lounge, northwest. Model Railway. Central. Ability Corridor, southeast. Submarine? Why is there a submarine? Rose office. Northeast. Wednesday. Alright. Oh. Replace Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. I'm making sure to take notes so I have less to review between streams. And that just gave me the general area of, like, what rooms are in what directions. So that'd be a handy thing to keep. The wooden crate. There's a note taped to the lid. Ship to Marvin Trumbull, 1800-6, Acara River, Para, Brazil, South America, 66010-020. Contents, samples of geological interest. Full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shiny metal. It's a crate full of gold ore? That's an odd thing. Can I ask why the dig site access is that cute little house? Don't you think there's a chance that some kid would want to go looking in there? At the very least, let's keep it locked via the keyhole in the mailbox. Might be something inside the vent. I can't do anything about it right now. Bookshelf. Mining Your Own Business, Economics of the Mining Industry by Joseph J. Carden. It's fine, I have medkits. Like, as long as I don't end up like that C-Lab episode, I should be fine. Tolman's Records. March 21st, 1988. Monday morning, driving to work. Boss calls me into my car radio. He doesn't normally do that. Something has obviously gone wrong. Intruder alarm going off in the second unit. Boss thinks someone is down there. Get to work. Check the security cameras. Someone is down there. He's standing right by the pool. All security doors down to the pool are locked. Check security records. Doors untouched since 6 p.m. on Friday. Alarm has only just been triggered. I turn on the intercom. Try to communicate. No response. But I can hear the sound he's making. Something is wrong. His clothes don't fit him. Something is very wrong. Keypad down here. This keypad also does not have a 0. Collection of staff memos. Right? Ah. So you can come here to review the staff memos. A grenade? A letter. State Court 185 Central Avenue Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia, 30303, United States. Legal summons. Hold on. Is that actually the address for the state court in Atlanta, Georgia? I'm curious enough to look this up. Hold on. "185 Central Avenue, Southwest, Atlanta, Georgia." It is a real address. Yep, that is the address. Let's just ask. Oh yeah, that is something you might know, actually, isn't it? So, yeah, that is actually the real address. Good job. Dear Mr. Crow, I am writing to you in relation to the incident which occurred within your theme park in July of 1988. As you know, a 15-year-old girl by the name of Elaine Marshall was injured. The incident occurred within your premises and within working hours, As such, the Marshall family is holding you personally responsible. Your presence is required in court. We expect to hear from you immediately. Sincerely, G. Williams, State Courts. Is not how a summons looks, but okay. The fire is crackling softly. Staring into the flames, I feel something. Curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay, and maybe it won't. I could save. Saving fire. Antidote. Ouch. Let's sit. Comfortable. But I don't like sitting on it. Collection of video game tips. Alright, so that's the collection of tips I've found so far. All That Glitters, A History of the 1848 Gold Rush by Stephen E. Cook. Shows the surrounding area. Map. We found a map. It's actually a pretty goddamn good map. Remember, to get into the fairy pond area, say this out loud to the fairy. Hear me, O great fairy of fairest forest. Pretty sensitive. It won't work if you have an accent. Sorry, Diego. Aw, poor Diego. Diego can't play Majorina. Hold on, I gotta write this down. It is hear me, O great fairy of fairest forest. And I'm willing to bet that changes every playthrough to keep you from just punching it in right away. Megabyte Magazine, Tips and Tricks, number 10. If you're using the D-pad to move like some kind of sucker, you can do a 180 quick turn, press down and B at the same time. Oh, jeez. Hi, Spooters. Ah. This seems like a waste. Oh my god. Especially since they're not fucking dying. I'm out of ammo. Run by them. I should have just done that. Ah, shit. Now there's things around. Well, at least they stop for dialogue. Alright. Hear me, Oh, Great Fairy. A fairest forest. Welcome, child. Will you protect our precious natural world? Yes? Follow me. Hold on, I just gotta do a loop real quick. Yep. Can I not do a melee attack of any kind? So, eggs. Those who seek the truth stare into the pure reflective water of our fairy pond. Think of my magazine, Tips and Tricks, number 11. Read the gameplay tips posted on walls around Crow Country. In every save room, there is a magazine containing all the tips you've read so far. It's filthy. It's gross water. So the guy who fixed the water filter did it by running it through the air ventilation system. If you run the filter pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure, too high or too low, it'll trigger the ventilator, so be careful. You can tighten up the pressure by using the valve handle. That does not sound like a thing that would happen. Ventilator override. Do not touch. The valve. Tighten it. Tighten it. Tighten it. Tighten it. Tighten it. Ow, it hurts. Oh, well, nothing happened. Okay, ammo. Good. There are a lot of electrical outlets in this room. Tips and tricks, number 12. Watch out for metal bear traps lying on the ground. You can set them off from a safe distance with a single handgun bullet. I don't know, that one doesn't seem like a fair trade. Who took the Ocean Kingdom restaurant trident? That thing is expensive. Without it, we can't do the Happy Birthday Sea Monster song. Oh, thank God. Someone said they saw it in the Witchwood? I'd go check, but that place gives me the creeps, honestly. Here's something behind the wall. Fire extinguisher. Nothing is on fire. Hello, wall panel. The model of a crow with robot parts? Read the note. The very last time I went to the theater with Ophelia, we saw an action movie about a cybernetic man from the future. I didn't really get it, but she loved it. She wouldn't stop talking about it. I got to work designing this cyborg crow, since I thought she'd like it. I was going to propose it to Edward as a new themed area of the park. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. Look closer. I think the eye is made from a laser sight. Yeah, sure, let's take it. Magnum laser. the laser sight for a gun I don't have. So it's clear that this is some kind of wall facade. But that doesn't do anything. Move the curtain. Oh, hey. The pump mechanism. There's a dial and a lever. Alright, hold on. Pull the lever. Ha 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 ha. It's a reflecting pool. Oh. There's a target here. Ah. Holding a key. Obtains the bronze key. Well, thank you, lady. Okay, got it. I am only going to be using... I'm only going to be shooting things if I need to. If I can run around them, I will do so. This wooden panel looks a little different. Oh my god! Big ol' skelly man. There's a switch. Pro turntable control. The large empty slot in the back. Well, I don't have a thing for that. That's a hell of a noise you're making, Skelly man. Use the bronze key on the bronze keyhole. Collection of staff memos. A collection of video game tips. The portrait. Douglas Pike, the builder. Natalie Crow, Autumn's child. It's a grenade. Yoink. The computer systems in both the railway room and the dungeon now need the security disk to access. Dungeon? Yes, I know, it's inconvenient, but these are the new regulations. Dungeon. There's a slot for a disc. Oh, I got a disc. Sun. Now let's go ahead and save. Why not? Oh. Handgun ammo. Nice. There's no reason you have to defeat enemies, but if you leave them, you may have a harder time traveling around later on. Tolman's Records, March 23rd, 1988. The intruder is contained in the lab. Boss is calling him the guest. I told him that was in poor taste, but it stuck. Offered guest food and water. He took no notice of either. I can't begin to describe what's wrong with him. Boss doesn't want to call an ambulance. He doesn't want to call anyone. I suggested we shut down all root excavation just until we work out what's happened. Boss says we can't shut down just yet, so the machines are back on. I have a bad feeling. I think we're about to make things worse. Portrait. Edward Crow, the Trailblazer. Pullman, the Mole. One handgun ammo for some pickup handgun ammo. The Earl of Edgecombe. A fine steam engine, beautifully combining the Arabella and Bernadette design styles. Well, isn't that cute? The Duke of Farnham. A handsome steam engine, stylishly combining the Arabella and Delilah design styles. Look at it go! What about this one? Orion's Odyssey, 1935, our grandest steam engine, elegantly combining all four design styles. During the war, it was used by the military to carry artillery. Hence why there was ammunition on it. I want a closer look at the Skrellington. Ah. Some kind of longman. No, I don't have anything for that yet. I have one more place I can check out, I think, before I head in there. Ow. I didn't check here. Cosmic Future. Coming summer of 1990. Here at Crow Country, we can't wait to share our optimistic vision of the future with you. Douglas Pike, Park Operations. I mean, yeah, the 1990s sure did have an optimistic view of the future. If you're looking for the machine chain, one of the swan boat people took it to fix a broken swan. I told them not to take it, and they took it anyway. You can't reason with swan boat people. Understood. Wonder what kind of wondrous things await us in the future. Edward Crow, park owner. Hey Ed, want some good news? I finally found a good site for our gold mine. It's in Para, northern Brazil. Just like we wanted, there's a disused mine here. The locals gave up on it years ago. It's still in decent shape, so it shouldn't be too much work to get it looking the part. Marv. Nothing. Alright. Hole in the fence. Looks like it was done with wire cutters. I think this is how Arthur got in. Seems like he cut himself on the fence. Alright. Yeah, no, that's very true. So what I'm getting is that the trade-off between killing things and not killing things is having ammo versus having clear walkways. Wait, I went back too far. I need this. Good thing I'm not any taller. Granada. Metal tank. Smells like gasoline, but it's almost empty. You can't find the crank handle. It's because I borrowed it. I used it to hide that big egg-shaped ruby inside the haunted manor. Afterwards, I locked the crank handle in a safe in the southeast utility corridor. Why? Why have you done this, man? Crane mechanism. Hold on. Let me explore a little more before I go messing with levers. Tips and tricks number 13. Larger enemies have more health than smaller enemies. Consider this when making decisions about which ones to fight and which weapons to use. The pipe valve. Missing the handle. A small tank of gasoline. Sure is good that I was shooting at this. Tolman's Records, June 3rd, 1986. We hired a company to start excavating. It didn't go to plan. Problem 1, they spent too long setting up the site. Problem 2, there was already a paper trail forming. The whole point was to do this quickly and quietly. And then the deal breaker. They started asking questions about the roots. They wanted to know the full size and shape of the thing they were excavating. They wanted to know what it was made of. They wanted to know how long it had been there. No deal, obviously. They had to go. Real shady business. Mechanism is incomplete. It's a mounted weapon. There's a valve on top. Interesting. Yeah, I have a feeling this is ultimately going to be a, pulling up whatever is making that noise and setting it on fire because we would like it to stop. Hmm. Is there anywhere else for me to check out right now? You know, the way to other places is blocked off. Oh, hello. Ow. Covered in blood. Smells so bad. Oh my god. Is there a reason to come back in here? Agent Mara Forrest saves the day once again. Oh, automatic hand dryer. I hate these things. Greatly prefer having a towel dispenser. Towel dispensers are a lot more sanitary, too. Air dryers are, not so much. Can I go see Dude Man in the car? How's it going, buddy? I'm okay. Hey, I got an achievement for that. You can be honest, your leg hurts pretty bad, right? Yeah, it's throbbing. It feels weird. You have a headache and feel kind of queasy? How did you know? The, the thing that hurt you, it hurt me too. Not the exact same one, but still. Do I need to get to the hospital? Alright. Sit tight, alright? You'll be safe in the car. I just run away. Leads out to the public parking lot. It's been blocked ever since they shut Crow Country. Oh, hey, I missed these. Alright, so what have we managed to see so far? We know that essentially Crow Country is a facade for a digging operation that they're doing. They need areas that are gold mines. But it doesn't seem like the gold is what they're actually after. And as far as we can tell, something happened. So the swan boats and the dig site are circled. Oh, it's been broken. I wouldn't know how to repair it. Hmm. Oh, there's an enemy in here now. Are these anything? They are. Well, the question is, do they ever contain anything important? Oh, they can contain nothing. That's bad. Hmm. Oh, hey. Emila. Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, Raiders. How's it going? How was your stream? What were you up to today? For anyone who doesn't know me, welcome in. I am Folke Zaubearer, the Bear Wizard, the Wizard Bear. I play video games on the internet, and in the middle of playing Crow Country. We're not terribly far in, so yeah. But how was your stream? And if anyone needs to raid and run, feel free. We all got our busy lives. But oh, the new Katamari. I've been really wanting to play that. Oh, and now I'm just walking straight into little enemies. Nothing in that box either. Shoot. Let's see here. Yeah, no, I've been a big fan of Katamari since the beginning. I think the only one that I haven't played was the 360 exclusive one. Oh, and the Vita one, I think. Because, weirdly enough, I owned a Vita, but I didn't have the money to actually buy games for the thing. So my Vita is just loaded up with demos, mostly, and some stuff that was from having PlayStation Plus. Though I don't have an active Plus subscription, so I can't actually use any of those. And I kept track of like things I wanted to get on my Vita for, you know, whenever I had money for it, but that was during a time when I almost never had any money. Really, it was kind of silly for me to buy the thing in the first place, but I got a good deal on it. And I really wanted the Vita to be a cool thing. Oh my god. So many of these boxes just don't have anything. Okay, hold on. The hole in the ground. I can hear something down there. Okay, so hold on. We gotta unravel the mystery of the missing equipment pieces. Because there's like this trail of just park employees stealing bits of equipment to replace bits of equipment that were stolen from them. The safe in the southeast utility corridor. I don't... the utility corridor I've been to is certainly not southeast. But I want to try maybe maybe using a code for the safe in the lounge? Oh wait, I remember where I got the code for the... That's right, the code for the... I was gonna try the code for the ferry on the keypad in here. I just remembered it wasn't from a staff memo. It was from a random note on the ground, and those don't get kept in the save rooms. Wait, where the hell... It was on the ground here. Oh, here it is. Ow. Alright, let's heal up. I don't suppose it's the same code. No. And then this keypad doesn't have a 0 on it, so the other 4-digit code that I've gotten isn't going to work. The other one was 2106, or possibly 9012. Just because it was written in a way that could be read either direction. I might need to visit the hint machine. Let's have a quick review of the staff memos, okay? Ventilator in the ferry pond. Bronze key in the ferry pond, we got that. Quickest way to Tolman's office is through the ferry pond area. So that area with the wall facade is apparently Tolman's office. Gonna write some of these down here. I dropped my goddamn pencil. Machine chain is at the Swan boat. Okay, we've accessed the dig site. We fixed the... We did the thing with the ventilator. Alright. Trident is in Witchwood, which we can't access yet. Crank handle and egg-shaped ruby. The egg ruby is in the haunted manor. And then the crank handle is in southeast utility corridor, which I think is the door I need a silver key to open. Swan breaks down, just take the egg out of its wheel system. In doing so, disables the radio signal and locks the wheel until you get a mechanic out to fix it. Need a security disk to access a computer. I wonder what the intention of this is. It's noting specific rooms, and then something about the fire marshal. Indeed. Like zombies, whatever. You can just shoot zombies. The fire marshal. You shoot a fire marshal, another one just appears in its place. God damn, you guys have range. Unsolved puzzle is what the circle means. Okay. So I don't have any unknown doors. Okay, but what about back here? I don't suppose I can... No. Figured I'd try. I see. So when I'm in here, I just don't show up on the map at all. Turn back around. What if I red barrel you? Oh, that didn't kill him. There we go. No more rattling. Locked. There's a bronze keyhole. All right, that's what I was missing. We can access the next area. The haunted hilltop. Hello, Crow. The dungeon, Witchwood, haunted manor, the crypt. All right. Well, we know that there are things we need in some of these locations. Specifically the Witchwood and the Haunted Manor. Although I think the Haunted Manor is more pressing. Oh, there's a symbol. Good. Can also use the zombies to take out the bear traps. Excellent. If you're doing maintenance in the Haunted Manor or trying to access Ocean Kingdom, you'll need the crank handle. It's locked in the safe in the southeast utility corridor. Code for the safe is something to do with the crypt, I think. Alright. Hello, little poop chicken. He's hooting and hollering. Seems like he hoots 5 times, then stops. Is he supposed to be an owl? He's shaped more like a bell. Alright, hold on. Bell 5. There's no handle. Something is holding it shut. Maybe I should try ringing the bell. Oh, well. Well, shoot. Just have the solutions to your puzzles be right next to the puzzles. Pulling of the Pin by G. Nade. It's a grenade. I'm done looking at these books, she says. The Flames of Hell. Ah. Why am I suspicious of that one? Tips and tricks number 16. The tall wooden crates can be broken open at the cost of a single handgun bullet. However, there's no guarantee you'll find anything useful inside. Yeah, I got that. The Flames of Hell again. A lot of copies of The Flames of Hell. Song in a Cage by the vampire sleeping inside. Not real, obviously. Blah! Vampire sat up. It made me jump. Kinda cute, though. There's a hole in the middle of the clock face. Remelech the Undying, blamed for many deaths between 10:20 and 11:15. Mouth has a deep hole. I refuse to put my hand in there. Not happening. Large hole in the middle of the clock face. Clocks need regular winding, but please don't attempt it without the correct tool. Melody of the Dead by Allegretto Vivant. My mom used to make me practice every day. Piano puzzle. The black keys do not work. Looks like whatever I'm going to be doing is going to involve 4 notes, because it resets every 4. Fine. Moshi mosh. Came back. Who is this? I'll admit, I'm glad to see you're up and about. Oh, the tenacity of youth. Gone. Old painting. Harmon. Oh. Oh. Hold on. These paintings. F-A-D-E. Uh-huh. And this one is DEAD. Ah, that's a way to go. What was this one? CAGE. The hell? The mushroom. I'm a little mushroom boy. I'll use my mushroom magic to grant you a wish. Tell me, what is it that you wish? What's that? You want to improve the range of your flamethrower? Each their own, I guess. Yes? Wait, you don't even have a flamethrower. No wish for you. Uh-huh. Ow. Yeah, I thought that was gonna happen, but I figured I'd give it a shot. That actually hurt a lot. Alright, fine. What was this one? Dead. That's a bit of a tight corridor, so I might need to... Damn it. Terrible shot. Locker. Tips and tricks number 20. Watch out for small explosives laying on the ground. They're rigged to blow up when touched. Keep a keen eye. Some of them look fairly similar to other items you might want to pick up. Empty locker. Who's making banging noises? E. Pike, Park Operations. I don't think it's locked. Well, I think he's dead. Oh shit, he's dead. Guess he shot himself. Did I call the police? You are the police! There's a handgun lying next to him. Also a weird shadow on the wall. Better not touch it. Videotape in the slot. The message for Edward Crow from Douglas Pike. Edward, we've been friends for over 30 years. You entrusted me with the running of your theme park, a task I have relished. You have always shown me kindness and always paid me well for my work. However, I can no longer remain silent. Edward Crow, your crimes will not gone unnoticed. Have not gone unnoticed. Jesus. Nor will your sins go unpunished. As for Elaine Marshall, I hope she never forgives us, for none of us deserve it. Goodbye. That's the end. I feel kind of bad for him. Handgun ammo. Well, he won't be needing that. The model of the Crow Country Park. Like there are 4 main areas and a few smaller sections around the outside. Edward had his office door electrified, decently high voltage too. I turned off all the mains power, but the door was still electrified. But I think he must have hooked it up to a generator somewhere in the underground level. Aha. Ow. What up, Patware? Following doors are now locked electronically. I am indeed upcountrying my crow. No, seriously, why do they have a place called the Dungeon? Turpin. Crypt. Oof. Heard that name. Well organized. Edward has pulled all the funding for Cosmic Future, and we've halted construction. Said it was just a temporary delay, but I can tell when he's lying. Something is seriously wrong with Edward. He looks sick, but at the same time, kind of manic energy in his eyes. I asked Holman about it, but he gave me the silent treatment. Whatever it is, I think they were in on it together. I tried to spy on Edward and Tolman during their meeting. It sounded like they were trying to talk to someone. Third person in the room who wasn't talking back. But they were talking like how you talk to a baby or a young child. Speaking slowly, using simple language. What's going on? I think we knew who they were talking to. Well, sorry about the whole killing yourself thing, dude. State Court. Legal summons. Final warning. Dear Mr. Crow, I sent you a letter 14 days ago and have not heard back. It's a serious matter that demands your immediate attention. Know that Elaine Marshall's family have appointed a lawyer. The case against you is being prepared as I write this letter. That's still not a legal summons. You also don't... whatever. Variety of cleaning products. Smell strongly of black. Yet there's still a dark stain on the floor. Wonder what they were trying to clean up. Maintenance staff. There's a button behind a panel on the back of the wooden crow house. You can use it to access the controls for the big animatronic crow. Yeah, I figured that out already. Tolman's records, March 27th, 1988. Alarm triggered at 2:15 a.m. 2 more guests appeared in the pool room. This time I made sure the cameras were running. We have proof. They came out of the pool. They're worse than the first. Broken, wrong shape, falling apart. I feel heartless describing them so, but I have no other words for them. Boss said we wouldn't be able to move them like we did with the first guest. Spent 23 minutes trying to talk to them, then he shot them both. That sure looks like an electrified door that I'm not going to touch. Pro moved the electric battery charger to the southeast underground level. I know that means you won't have access to it anymore. I think that was the idea. Hello? All right, ma'am. Ugh. Ed grew up. All right, don't worry about it. Can I ask, did something happen to you? It only grazed me. Thought I'd be fine. Don't even know what it was. Head is pounding. My stomach is... Ah, right. We're attacked. Dizzy. I have something that might make you feel better, at least for a little while. You should take this. Thanks. I think that actually helped. Oh, I'm so rude. What's your name? I'm Mara. Thanks, Mara. I'm Natalie. Natalie Crow. Oh. What are you doing here, Mara? Actually looking for your father, for Edward Crow. What on earth do you want with father? File the missing persons report. You? Yes, I did. You're who they said? Yeah, I'm Agent Mara Forrest. But you're so... What? What about the man I spoke to on the phone? Detective Harrison something? Detective Harrison James. He, couldn't make it. Problem with his car. They sent you instead? Yep. Your father's office? Not in there. I've been out here for hours and I haven't heard a sound. Be that as it may, I'd still like to take a look inside. Do you know how to get in? That's going to be difficult. You'll need the key. It's a big fancy gold one. Gold key. Got it. And you'll have to turn off the electrified door handle. How do I do that? No idea. It wasn't electrified the last time I was here. Father must have only recently had it installed. Why? Hiding in there. I'm sorry, Mara. I'm still not feeling great. Right, of course. I'll leave you alone. Sorry. You're kind. Elevator. Fatal error. I don't think I'm going around pressing buttons that say fatal error. That doesn't sound conducive with staying alive. All right. Should I be checking these lockers? Goddamn bear trap. Huh. That's incredibly ominous. Why not? Surely nothing bad will happen. Violent Cyclops. Prison for crimes against nature, 700 BCE. Rah! The Atlanta Globe, January 1987. South American gold mine linked local landowner. Reports have emerged detailing the activities of a recently revived Brazilian gold mine. Apparently the site near the north coast of the state of Para, currently operating as one of the most profitable gold mines in the Americas, selling at least 2 major international companies. But why, you ask, are we reporting this in the Atlanta Globe? Well, it's recently surfaced that the gold mine in question is actually owned by local landowner and businessman Edward Crowe. Most readers probably only know him as the eponymous? It's time to learn a new word! Pulling up the dictionary. Yeah. Must. Eponymous. Named after the specified person, place, or thing, usually its founder, creator, inventor, discoverer, or source, or giving one's name to a place or thing. Alright, makes sense. All these horror games with these text dumps, I end up learning at least one new word from each of them. Most readers probably only know him as the eponymous owner of the Crow Country theme park here in Atlanta. And indeed, it seems there have been some effort to cover up Mr. Crow's connection to the profitable gold mine. While eyebrows are certainly being raised at this revelation, at least we finally discovered the source of Mr. Crow's vast wealth. It's taken Brazilian gold. Deceptive serpent. Prison for crimes against nature, 1800 BC. Tips and tricks, number 17. When talking to NPCs, make sure you've seen all their dialogue before moving on. If you see a speech bubble icon above an NPC's head, try talking to them again. The Deadly Mermaid. Prison for crimes against nature, 1837. Neat. And who's in the last one? The Big Bad Wolf, 1810. Awoo! Ammo in there, though. This. The Bloody Sheet. Bloody Sheet. Computer. Oh, this is the dungeon, of course. You know, that makes a lot more sense now. I'm not good at computers. Try anyway. Slot for a disk. Okay. So that's the other computer. We know where both computers are. Okay, and that just leads straight back out here. Nice. All right. let's see here. Oh, hello? Hold on, let me dig through this trash first. Please be careful around the Haunted Manor bookcases. Read the book titles carefully. In fact, it'd be easier if you just didn't touch them at all, okay? And yeah, I get the feeling our, police ID says that she was born 1965. It is currently 1990. So that means, according to her police ID, she's, what, 35? And that definitely doesn't add up. Yeah, Mara is definitely not who she says she is. Yeah, she's significantly shorter than every other person she finds. When you walk up to a cigarette machine, she says she's not allowed to smoke. What are you doing? Just trying to get through this door. Oh, right. Locked? Obviously. Is there another way around? Possible. Right, I'll go have a look. And made of sticks. The entrance is blocked. Smiling at me. Gross. I couldn't move him. You know, I think he's fine where he is. Yes, I am absolutely implying this character is not being forthright about their age. Or their identity, frankly. Especially since the game opened with her being like, yes, my name is Mara Forrest. Don't even fucking question it. Like, okay, I'm gonna question it. Tips and tricks number 15. The glass bottles with red caps can be broken open at the cost of a single handgun bullet. You can see what's inside the bottle before you choose to break it. Okay, then what's in here? There's a lot of suspicious things in this game. Uh-huh. So that is an arm with a shotgun. It is following me. Ooh, medkit. If any of the kids have trouble disabling the trap, you can offer this advice. When reading the gravestones, focus on the names. The birth dates and death dates aren't any use for you. For now, look at the floor in the center of the room. Oh, and the way out is locked. Solomon Wethelby. Alright, hold on. I can write this down. Solomon Wesselby, 1855 to 1909. Apparently the name is relevant right now, but not the date yet. Estelle? No last name. 1898 to 1938. So we have a Wesselby and an Estelle. So might you need to turn your head west and you east. Shoot me. Polina, also no last name. 1805 to 1872. Turn you south. Norbert East. Ah, wait. I get it. (1833 to 1891). I'm slightly wrong on the first one. You want to turn northeast, and you want to turn southwest. Now I can leave. Here lies Ophelia, tragically drowned. Daughter, sister, human. Okay, but we read a thing earlier. We know Ophelia's an actual person. So, like, they actually buried her in the fucking theme park as part of an attraction. I don't think it's going to shoot me. Maybe I could use it. Duck. Duck. It's stuck. It broke. I guess it was just a plastic decoration. Oh, that better not have been the actual ah! Oh, Jesus! Grenade! I do not like this. No, 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 no. Okay. Where did you come from? I broke it. Okay, I think this is the save room. Yep. Saving fire. Yep, you gotta love the good old monster closet. Alright. With that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end for the night. Oh, I still got something I want to do before I have to head to bed in about, gosh, like a half hour. But thank y'all for coming out. Thank you again to Hamela for the raid. Let me see if I can find someone to send you fine folks off to. In the meantime, So my next stream will be Saturday, noon Pacific. Going to be continuing in Elden Ring after taking a week off. And I will be playing more Crow Country next week, Thursday. Presuming nothing else happens that makes me need to move it to like Tuesday. Let's see here. Went to Eros the other day. You know what? Almantis is on. I'll send you fine folks over to Almantis. Doing a chatting stream. I'm not sure what about, but he usually has some interesting topics that he goes over. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye-bye.